Sorry about that, guys. I seriously don't know what's going on. I'm going to have to try and set up a Twitch account next week because this is just getting ridiculous. And I actually missed turn one, and we have two. I've come back and we have two DNFs. The field does not look like how I left it. I don't know what's going on. So I can stream my races, and when I'm actually racing, nothing happens. But when I'm spectating, I keep getting kicked. It's really annoying. I'm gonna have to set up a Twitch next week, I reckon. So position wise, Neil, Magic Mag and DMZ all lost major amounts of places on that opening lap. DMZ lost 9 places. Magic lost 7, Neil lost 7, so there must have been some sort of incident around the track. Levy and Masha have DNF'd. Biggest gainers, Mo's made up 7 places, Jay Rooney's made up 5. Dexter's up to P3. The two Hasses, one of them seems to have survived. DMZ's dropped down to 11th. He's going to be absolutely gutted. So Deadman's lost the lead to his teammate as well. His teammate made up 2 positions on the start. Nice to see. So we have got a safety car. We're 1 lap in. So, just waiting now for the safety car to come in. Let's have a look. So DMZ pitted, he's gone for the softs. O'Neill also pitted from his mediums to the softs. So Parkin pitted as well. I'm guessing they must have had damage. I'm just waiting now. I think the safety car should come in on this lap as long as Jay Parkin catches up to the back of the grid. Not having the best season is Jay Parkin in that Ferrari. Probably like Ferrari in real life. He's flying though, he's trying to catch back up. Let's see if the safety car, yeah, there we go. It's a late call, but the safety car will be coming in then, so the Mercedes will lead us back underway on this restart. So Swindle will lead us away. He's on the hards, his teammates are on the mediums. Will they do a bit of a switcheroo? Have to wait and see on this one. And look at the top 3 there, getting very close. To be very careful not to pick up a penalty there, guys. Why is 4th place so far back? Jay Parker's got 5-second penalty. Why did Elliott start so far back then? He's going to put himself under pressure from Nels as well, but Elliott is 2.5 seconds back from the leaders. Jump on board, and the leaders get round quite cleanly, and they do behind as well. Just filtering through the field to make sure everyone's got the clear. Ooh, the McLaren nearly went into the barrier on that exit there, but everyone has got back underway quite cleanly. Out the front though, the Mercedes are coming under a bit of pressure from the Haas. The Haas has the inside line on Sir Deadman. Dex is putting the pressure on Sir Deadman. Sir Deadman's got the inside line for the next corner though. Maintains it, but Dex isn't giving this one up. These two are having a nice little battle here. Haas versus Mercedes. Keeping it clean at the time though. That's looking very good as Elliott has closed the gap back up to these guys. Don't know why he let the top 3 have such a big gap to him on that restart there. It was a bit confusing after asking that one after the race. Right on board the front wing of that Mercedes. The team Mercedes battling away at the top. I think the mediums and Sir Deadman will be screaming down the radio. Bono, get him out of the way. And then you'd have Lewis Hamilton on the radio from Sir Swindoo. If he's quicker, tell him to overtake me. Oh no, the other Haas has had a spin. The Haas has spun. There's an Alfa Romeo round as well. That's Din. Oh no, the Haas had such a good qualifying. Now they're down in 9th and 8th and 9th. Din also spun it there as well. He gets back past Jay Parkin, but he's way down the field now. He's down in P13. So now a recovery drive once again for Din. Not what he would have wanted. Someone hit the barrier there. Did you hear that thud? Because I did. Someone gave that barrier a right good pummeling. So here we go. The Mercedes now have a bit of a buffer. They can push on. Dex and DMZ swap positions. Din is in the pit. Din must have damaged his front wing. Let's have a look. Into the pit he comes. Is it changing front wing? No, Din's just pitted anyway. He's gone for the hards. Should have stayed out if he hadn't got the damage. Now he's about a pit stop down. So at the front then, the Mercedes still giving each other a bit of a push. They have not swapped positions, so Deadman's looking very racy behind his teammate. He may have a bit more pace than Sir Swindoo right now. He's on the medium tyres. The longer Sir Swindoo can hold Deadman up here, the more it's going to play into his hands come the end of the race when he's on the better set of tyres. We've got a yellow flag that's now been cleared up. That's going to be Mo, I think. Oh, Mo is facing the wrong way in the castle section. Oh no, he's going to have to do the famous Austin Powers movie. But he's going to have to do a 1,000-point turn. Come on, get out of there, Dean. Mo finally gets out of that precarious situation. He's got no front wing though. Got a safety car though, that's going to save him. He will have to pit, he's got no front wing. You have to I thought I turned the leaf after getting some points last week. But obviously not. Levy retiring on that one. And now Mo's lost his front wing. Is anyone pitting? That's the question, no one's pitting. Soft runners might pit though. There you go, there's one of them. There's DMZ in the pit. Right, poor Fast might pit. Mo's definitely got a pit. So poor Fast here. Mo will be coming to the pit as well. That broken front wing. Steve Harkins, 5-second penalty. Splitting the pit lane. It looks like he's still not going to get any points this season. We are under safety car conditions now. And there you go, half the field are now on hards, half the field are now on medium tyres. It's going to get interesting. Mo's in the pit, he's gone for the mediums as well. He's going to have a new front wing fitted on that number 99 AlphaTauri. So we're under a second safety car. We're on lap 6 of 26. Let's go have a quick look actually. I want to see what numbers everyone rides their cars. Should we have a look at the helmets of these guys? Can't see it. Can't see the helmets. Last year you used to be able to see the helmet of the guy. I wonder if I could change that in the settings so we can see the helmet like that. On screen display. Not that one. No camera settings. So obviously we can't. So Sussman is going to be leading us back on the way and just after safety car. This will be doing him a lot of favours on these hard tyres because these medium runners ain't going to be gapping him at the moment, and that's going to play into his hands come the end of the race. These safety cars are a bit too early for the hard and medium runners to think about pitting. If it's around lap 12, 13, you'd think the mediums would come in around then. And hards would be playing, there would be a safety car on lap 15 for them to make any benefit from it. So we do that in the safety car for a lap. They have crossed the pit. Someone's pitted, and that's Marty. Marty pits then on the from the mediums. can drop himself to the back of the field. Jay Parkin has retired. Mo has retired as well on that lap. They've both retired under safety car conditions. I wonder why they're just giving up. Did something happen between them? Both retired under safety car. Jay Parkin's car is currently coming out the pit. Oh, is that Marty? That's Marty's car. Marty runs very wide into turn 1. Not great start for that set of tyres for Marty. So we're down to 13 now for DNF. They have 7 laps in. Still got 3/4 of this race to go. So Swindon is leading for his teammates. They're dead man the team marks 1-2. That is Lack's prediction. And also a bit of Waz's prediction, because Waz said Jim would get P3, but it's down 11th at the moment. But I've seen a lot weirder things happen. Just looking through the field, see where everyone is. Oh, DMZ's retired. That has happened there. DMZ is in the barrier in the castle section under safety car, and that's another DNF we have, and we are now down to 12. 3 DNFs behind the safety car. What is going on here? So DMZ, Jay Parkin and Mo all retiring under safety car conditions. I wonder what's going on with them 3. So we are back on the way then. Sir Swindon went early this time and caught his teammate a little bit off guard there, and it's a lot closer this time than he was on the last safety car restart. It's back for the field because there seems to be a few cars getting a bit racy. Beach coming down to turn 1. Din's pitting again. Din in the pit. He lost. Oh, Din's lost another front wing. It's not the race that people were expecting. Din's lost another front wing. The Alpha Romeos, the Alpha Tauris, and the Haas guys not having much luck in the race. Looking quite strong in qualifying. Well, the Alpha Tauris went. They both DNF'd on their out laps, which is kind of a sign of what was to come, I feel, for them. But Sir Swindon, he must be loving this at the moment. He's leading, he's on the hard tyres, and he's keeping all these medium runners behind, knowing that when it comes to the key pit stop, he may not have the undercut advantage, but he will have the tyre advantage at the end. And the question will be, will these medium runners be able to hold him up when he's on the mediums and they're on the hards when the tables are turned? But you will now start to expect them medium tyres now to not have as much pace as they would. You start to think they'll start equaling out with them hard tyres now. And just keeping an eye on this battle. Where is the closest battle? That is between the McLaren and Haas at the moment. Third man is gaining on his teammate, but he's not going to gain enough by the time he gets to turn 1. You scan through the field, now goes quickest. If he's looking, there's no one thinking about an overtake. Well, we have got an overtake behind though. Marty Percy's puff us into turn 1, and Marty gets the move done and moves up into the final point scoring position. And the team McLarens have switched over as well. What's going on there? Definitely got a bad exit out of the next corner. He's now got the Red Bull for company. Oh, a bit of contact. Quite clean, and that's as it could have been. It's got to leave room. There we go. The Mercedes McLaren side shuts the door on the Red Bull of O'Neill, and it stays 8th and 9th between them two at the moment. Everyone's having like little personal battles here, all throughout the field. So Swindu still keeping the medium runners behind. He's having a fantastic race so far. He's got to keep it up though. We've still got a long way to go. We are only on lap 9 of 26. We have 17 laps to go. So and we've already had 3 safety cars. We're only 9 laps in. We're averaging a safety car every 3 laps then. Not the best statistic you would want to hear. DRS will be activated though on the next lap, so there's quite a few cars within a second of their nearest rival, and Niles is not going to wait. He's challenging Elliott. Niles got past Elliott then on the straight. He's up to P3 in the Alfa Romeo. And Elliott though will have the DRS on him though, that's the thing. Where's the Haas? The Haas is also close. Here he goes. So I'm going to have to scan through the field quite quickly here on this DRS zone. So everyone's got the DRS. He's not going to be close enough. Elliott's not close enough either. One guy that is close is Dex versus Jay Rooney. Oh! So Swindu's DNF. So Swindu is out of the race. The race leader is out. He has crashed at the end of the DRS zone. And we have a 4th safety car, and the average of every 3 laps has been broken. It's now down to every 2.5 laps of racing. And so Swindu, the race leader, having a fantastic race. Don't know what's happened there. Buried it into the barrier at the end of the first DRS straight. So that's one Mercedes out. They were looking very comfortable up front as well, first and second. And we have a Merc out. Absolutely gutting there. So Swindu, he doesn't seem to have any luck right now. Now, as Peter, now I'm expecting most of these medium runners now to pit and go for the hards. They should just about be able to get you to the end. That's what I'm expecting. And whilst we're in the safety car conditions, I am just going to run to the field. So I am back then. I decided not to pit then onto that safety car. And has took the lead of this race. But he will the Levens. He's going to have 30 more laps. Can the Haas do 23 odd laps here? That's going to be the question. Already said that man is on the back of the Red Bull driver and pushing hard. Now it's his P3. 1.6 seconds back. It's McConker behind him in the other Red Bull. And it's in 5th. Dex is in 6th. He was running very well. He's had the pace here as Dex was running P3 until he spun earlier, and he just seems to have stagnated in about 6th place. Dean is on the recovery drive for the 3rd time today. He got me in 7th place. He's right on the tail there of that Haas in front. He's just not close enough this time, but in front. Elliott versus Conker for P4 is getting quite heated. Looking a bit behind. Got a bit close there. Here we go then. He's not going to be DRS this lap, it'll be on the next lap. Professor is going to have to go very defensive. This is rivals behind him, and I know them leads. Still 5 tenths. Oh, what's going on? Poor Fossey spun. Elliott has spun as well. The poor Fossey and Elliott must have had a coming together of some sorts, or something's happened there. They were battling over 4th place, they're now going to be battling over 10th place. Elliott's down to P11, he's going to be fuming. He's not looking very happy in that cockpit right now. Jay Rooney and Duffman coming together as well. Things are getting a bit tasty out there right now. I don't think the DRS isn't active on this lap. Dex did fall 3 seconds behind now. Oh no, it's perfect gaps again. Dean's trying to cling in that DRS zone right now. It's not looking like it's going to happen. Jay Rooney versus Duffman getting heated. Oh, Duffman's into the pits. That's going to be for some damage, I'm guessing. My fast camera's on. Elliott is pushing on as well, but he's down in 11th. He's out the points for the time being. I'm pretty sure he's going off the pit. They won't have a front wing. Very good indeed. So the DRS will be activated now. So Deman is in that 3 seconds. And I did say earlier that the Alfa Romeos could outscore the Mercedes today, but it wasn't going to be looking likely. Well, it's looking very likely now. They are in 3rd or 5th. Din's having a fantastic recovery drive, but I don't think the mediums that Din is running are getting to the end. Unfortunately, he'll be hoping for a late safe car where everyone's going to dive in for a set of softs. O'Neill though is leading his race. He's keeping Sir Deadman behind, even though he's on 9 lap older tyres than him, and he's pushing that Red Bull driver. He's going quite well. He's keeping that car behind him for the time being. Sir Deadman just doesn't seem to have the answer here. He's going to have DRS on this occasion. We've got a yellow flag, and that is from Magic Mag. And the other McLaren has lost his front wing now. This is not the day for front wings right now. That's going to be another pit stop there. It's none of a safety car. So Deadman had to think about making a move into turn 1. Just not close enough, as Din just not within the DRS zone of Dexter right now. So Deadman went forward on board, and he's going to be close enough up the 2nd DRS. So Niles is just behind him. He's waiting in the back now for any sort of mistake these two make to jump on it. T-Man was not close enough there to O'Neill to get the move done. And we've got 10 laps to go. Got 10 laps, 10 cars remaining, well 11 cars remaining. Elliot is still pushing on. Magic Mag is in the pits. Where's he going to emerge? He's going to re-emerge in front of his teammate. And his teammate is pitting again as well. Duffman must have got damage on that 8 lap as well. That put Elliot up into the final point scoring position for the time being. Yeah, front wing going on again for Duffman. McLaren's may need to take stock of their front wings because they've gone through quite a few of them today. O'Neill though is doing a fantastic job of keeping Deadman behind. Nels just doesn't seem to be able to latch on into this battle for the time being. We've got yellow flag, that's going to be Duffman. And he went down the escape road at turn 1, he's back on now, but here we go. Oh, I got a safety car. Why have we got a safety car? No one DNF, I don't think there's no one running without wings. Got another safety car. That's O'Neill's chance then to come into the pit. Here he's going to throw a new set of, I don't know if it's going to be a new set. O'Neill comes in and throws a set of mediums on, but I'm pretty sure he's already been on the medium tyres today. Chose not to pit there, didn't stay out. He's going to stay out and stay in P4 then for the time being. I think this is safety car number 5. I think it's safety car number 5. I've lost count of how many safety cars we have had today. But it is taking the record. I think the record for the most safety cars in a race that I've commentated for or Elite Racing is around, I think it's 6 or 7, so this is going to be pushing it. Very close. I've got to wait now for everyone to catch up to the field. See what sort of tyres everyone's going for. Yeah, it has pitted, so Marty, J Rooney, Magic, and oh, Elliot's gone to the hards here. Elliot doesn't think these softs will go to the end. He's come in for a new set of the hard. Oh, it's not a new set, it's done 4 laps already. But he'll definitely get to the end. I think for sure most of these guys get to the end. Din might be cutting it a bit fine with them mediums. And to be fair, I think the soft runners will be cutting it a bit fine as well. Their tyres will be going off towards the end of this race as well. So, 5th safety car, someone has told me. It's not been a great day. I don't think these safety cars have been caused by many incidents, to be fair. I think it's just people having individual errors more than anything. And it's costing damage and DNFs. So Swindle World's the last one to fall foul. Unfortunately for him. Another lap of the safety car then. I'm going to have to wait for Elliot. They're winning to Elliot and the McLaren of Duffman to catch up to the field. Duffman is about half a track behind, to be fair. Got a lot of catching up to do. I've got 9 laps to go, maybe 8 after this lap. Deadman then leads championship by about 64 points. He's won a few races this season, he's looking to add to that tally. Nels, Dex and Dean and O'Neill looking like they want to stop him. To be fair, the way this race has gone, anyone could still be in the running for a podium here today. Literally anyone. We've seen leaders crash out, we've seen back markers crash out. Some tussles in the midfield today. Literally no one is safe by the looks of it. Some of the DNFs have been people just all on their own as well. As Elliot is pushing, so if the safety car did come in on this lap, Elliot should have caught the pack. Duffman will be cutting it a bit fine. At least Duffman is going to have his tyres nice and heated up here for this restart. He's going to be the only guy with his temperatures in the optimal range, I reckon. The optimal range between 90 and 100 on this game. That's the top figure, and if you can catch back working, you'll have the advantage of having them warmed up tyres. See if safety cars coming in. I think we might actually get another lap here because Duffman hasn't caught the field, and I'm pretty sure we're going to get another lap. The lights haven't gone off on the safety car, so we are going to go around again then for another lap of safety car. So there's a lap less of racing that we're going to have. That safety car I think has led more laps than any individual today. So Arthur is pitted. And why has he picked up damage? No, Mark, he didn't pick up damage. Mark is just coming for the hard tyres. I really didn't think that softs were going to last to the end. But he's coming from the softs, gone to the hards. He hadn't got any damage whatsoever on that front wing to be changed. He's obviously thinking them softs ain't going to make it to the end for whatever reason. We have 7 laps of racing. Safety car comes in on this lap. So Deadman will lead us away. And closely followed by Niles in P2. Dex in P3. He's made up a few positions today in the house. He was running P3 earlier on in the race until he spun it. And then we've been pretty much stuck in round 6th and 7th, 8th place. He's got himself back up to P3. The other Alpha made in P4. So let me just do my rapid math calculation. So if it's finished how it stayed right now, so Deadman would get the 25 points. If it's 26, so we might have to fast that as well. But the Alpha managed, which is the key thing, 18 points for Niles, 12 points for Dean. They would outscore Mercedes today. Might not be by much, it might only be by 3 points, but it's still outscoring them. What they really could do with is one of them finishing ahead of Deadman and stopping Deadman getting the win today. That would be the best scenario. The safety car is coming in then, so Deadman leads them away. He controls the pace then. I've seen a few guys getting quite bunched up behind him. But this has also brought Elliot and Duffman back into this race. After earlier instance, they are now going to be back in with a chance of getting some more positions here. We have 7 laps of racing. And Sir Deadman there decides to go early. He went very early there. He's caught now, he's a bit off guard here. He's warming his tyres up as he comes to the first corner. Them hard tyres aren't the easiest things to get warmed up on a restart. He's got him warmed up. He's kept Niles behind him on that restart. Yeah, the flag in sector 1. Can't see who that was. Porfas, it might have been Porfas. Elliot's got through. So is Duffman. They both got through on Porfas here on the restart. Up front though, it's Deadman. Got to get that Niles out of his DRS. Looks like he's going to do it though before we even get to the end of the lap. He's already put that second, there you go, he's put the second on now then already. He's got him out of his DRS zone now. He's got to try and maintain that. We've got 7 laps to go. Yeah, for Romeo's winning 2nd and 4th at the moment. There is a Haas of Dex splitting them right now. Dex is looking for a podium today, but he's going to have to defend from the guys behind him as well, because their guys behind him are on the quicker compound of the medium tyres. However, Dins are 12 laps old, so they will be getting close to the end of their working life. No, no! O'Neill spun it! O'Neill spins, and he's lost his front wing. Neil there looked like he was about to join the battle for a podium. Has spun it and has lost his front wing, and that could be that. Oh, Dexter's retired. Dexter's retired. What's this happen? That's a very weird place there to retire. Din has lost his front wing as well. Now, was there an instant between? Was there a crash between Din and Dex there? They were battling over the final positions on the podium. O'Neill's in, Din's got a pit. He was on a fantastic recovery drive. That recovery drive is now going to have to start again, but I don't think he's going to have enough time to get that recovery drive anywhere back to where he was. They were battling away for P3, them two. I didn't catch it. I reckon they've come together. Well, one of them has lost it, and the other one couldn't avoid it. That's their race is done. Din will still pick up a point. And the Alfa Romeos then, we're looking like they're about to outscore the Mercedes, and that has changed in a heartbeat. Yeah, the flag is set to one of Din. This is the first turn. So Deadman now leads. Now it's in P2 and out of the DRS zone, down onto the brakes here, puts the power down. Now then, it's not going to be in that DRS zone, then they come round on that next lap. He's out of that DRS zone, and by looks, I'm looking through the field, no one is in that DRS zone of anyone. Right now, everyone's pretty much got a 1.5 gap between each other. Looks like everyone's just keeping their space from each other. I think everyone's a bit tired, a bit done in here. It has been a very long race. This comes off back up to B6. The DRS is back over and O'Neill. Oh, so now he's got the DRS and now it's, I don't know if now it's just quicker in the, I think it's at Deadman, it's quicker in the corners. No, but now it's just quicker in a straight line over so Deadman. He's got to get in there. He's been about 5 to 6 tenths on that blown DRS. Ooh, Deadman there took a not the most optimal line through that section there, so these two approach the castle. They are on the hard tyres, the guys behind them are on the softs. Them softs are 6 laps old and they've still got about 4 or 5 laps to go. As Jay Rooney has spun, Jay Rooney spins, that's going to drop him right down, and Jay Rooney now comes back on the track down in P8. Oh, people spinning all over the place. Magic Mag then and Duffman look like they could get McLaren 3-4 here. These two have had good races today. McLarens have been quite quiet today. They have been through a few front wings as well, so sticking it out may have benefited them there, because they're going to pick up a nice haul of points to that McLaren team right now. And up front, Niles is on the charge. Oh, just not close enough to Deadman there to think right into turn 1. Really close enough there to go into turn 3 in the second DRS zone. Until I get a move done. There he goes, power down. No, Deadman just seems to have the better traction out of these corners here. That's where he's beating Nels right now. He's on that traction. And Puffos thought about making a move on Elliott. Backed out of it at the last moment there. You want to make sure now as you come to the final stages, everyone that's still in this race is guaranteed a point at least. And if you're higher up, you don't want to throw away a nice little good haul of points for yourself. Making a late rash move. These guys are a race now. Then soft tyres on the McLarens though. Seem to be giving up life here. Not so much a Magic Mag's car. But Duffman is falling into backwards now into the arms of Elliott and Puffos behind him. Yellow flag in section. Oh, it's Puffos. Puffos spins. He's done 7th, 8th. He's down to 8th then. His 6th place is gone. Don't see him managing to get that back either. He's now just dropped out of the DRS there and so they're quite a bit here. Look at the straight line speed that Niles has. Niles must be running a very low downforce setup here. Because he absolutely closes in on Deadman on the longer straights. The gap between him and Deadman closes down. Deadman once again gets the drive out of the corners absolutely to the perfection. And that's when Niles just can't get him. Deadman is better in the corner and Niles is better on the straights. But I think so Deadman's got a more balanced approach here. Got a bit of best of both for us. Ryan Hill sets the fastest lap of the Grand Prix, looking to grab that final point of the race. Following these two up the front then for the battle for the lead, because it is the closest battle on the track right now. And this is going to come down to the end of hill. Din pits then from P10. I think he's going to slap on a fresh pair of soft tyres, maybe go for an extra point for fastest lap here. Let's see, is he putting fresh set on? He is indeed putting a fresh set on, but oh, it's a long pit, so I'm guessing he might have lost from me. And now Zed is right on the back of Sir Deadman here. This could be, is he close enough? And once again it's a better drive out the corner. But Niles is in the 4/10 here. East is going to be close down to turn 1. Let's see. DRS opens up now. 2/10. 1.5. 1/10. Deadman forces him to go to the outside. Now says I'll take the outside and I'll get the move done before the corner. And now I will lead this Grand Prix into Deadman then down into Peter. But so Deadman though is right on the back of Niles here. He should have the DRS and should get that position straight back. There you go. This battle for the lead is going to go down to the wire by the look of it. And Niles there back down to P2. So he's got to do the same again, but somehow defend the DRS in that second part. Yellow flag is sector 3, and that is Jay Rooney, and O'Neill's going to pass him. He does indeed. O'Neill goes past Jay Rooney's down to 9th, and he has a long way around to get back to the pit to change that front wing, but he's only got 1 lap to go, so he might as well stick it out. Oh, is that Din? Din has lost another front wing here. His race is just, it's just not been his race, has it? He's dead man then. He leads. He's got, once again, he's got Niles out that DRS zone then. This is what it's going to come down to. It's going to come down to the DRS zone. But Niles just not within it right now of Sir Deadman. Sir Deadman is going to push to the line to start the final lap of this race. I think he'll be feeling pretty confident he's going to have this one, but it will come down to the line there. He's right on board with Elliott, and he's battling Duffman for P4 right now. He's got the one with McLaren, the red light's flashing on. Oh, McLaren there hesitated on what position on the track he wanted to defend. Leave it to a nice room, and free goes Elliott to break up the McLaren's third and fourth party. Oh, bit of front wing there comes off for Elliott. Elliott losing a bit of his front wing there. Is that going to give Duffman a chance? Duffman there and Magic Man. And on 10 lap old softs, they are going to be at the end of their lifespan. I don't think they're going to give much more. Right now, they're already, look, Duffman's already dropping 2 seconds behind Elliott in front of him. So it's going to be up the front then. This is where the race is going to be won. Now Din's... Oh no! That's it! The race is done! That is going to be the dead man then, unless he makes a massive mistake. He's going to pick up the win here. Now's coming through the castle section. Lost the rear end just a little bit and hit the barriers. Din retires. So Din retires. He's not going to pick up the final point position. Niles will be kicking himself. He lost the rear end in the castle section, and that has cost him a shot at trying it on Deadman to the line. So Deadman then continues his dominance this season, and he's going to come home in first for that Mercedes win. First to first. Niles comes home in second, a bit unlucky on that last lap. Magic Mag, even though his tyres are probably dead, comes home in P3. Elliott comes home in P4. The McLarens both get a top 5 finish though. Duffman finishes 5th. Marty will come home 6th with Puffos behind him. And unless something else happens, Neil's going to come home P8 to make it a double points finish for the Red Bulls. And Jay Rooney, there we go, he did the whole last lap, lap at 2 laps then without a front wing. He's going to take the final point scoring position. So Mercedes will extend the lead in the constructors. So Deadman is now probably untouchable in the drivers. And that was an exciting race. We had 6 safety cars. What more could you ask for? I'll see you guys next week. Have a good one.